So nice to meet you.
You too.
So please tell us a little bit what is Pet Gal and tell us about it, because they're going to be surprised.
So the Pet Gale is a pet sitting service, dog walking service that is in Austin, Texas. We range from South Austin up to Georgetown. We do have a location in Colorado Springs and a location in Hawaii.
Wow.
Yes.
I can volunteer to help.
Right? The company has been in business for 10 years. But recently, over the past about 2.5, 3 years, we've come to do a wedding pet attendant service. So what we will do is we will help your pet be part of your wedding. Because the four-legged children need to be there too.
Yes, they do. They are family.
We offer everything from chauffeuring them to the venue to chauffeuring them back home, help with photo shoot assistance, walking down the aisle, making sure that they're pottied, hydrated, lots of on-leash activities, greeting their guests, making sure they're there for mommy and daddy.
Mm-hmm. So when you say that you even help them walk down the line, it is a line.
It is.
So, but when you get them to walk down the aisle, you're actually walking with them. So, have you ever had anyone want their pet to be like a ring bearer or something like that?
That's actually what most of them are.
Okay.
If it's a boy dog, it's usually a ring bearer. If it's a female dog, it's usually a flower girl.
Okay.
Or we just have general dog of honor.
I love it.
We've had them walk down with the ring bearers before.
Okay.
I'm not always the one that does walk them down the aisle. It's just an option that we have. Sometimes they have a bridesmaid or a groomsman do it. In that case, I will meet them at the front of the aisle and I will grab the dog. We'll go for a walk while the nuptials go on because they're unpredictable.
Yes, they are. They have a mind of their own.
They do. Don't need any little howling or anything like that in the middle of the ceremony. So
Their howl could be fate.
It could be. I actually just had a couple tell me that the dog gets a little grumpy every time her and her fiance kiss. So it's like,
Really?
well, we'll make sure that we go on a walk there for when it says maybe you can kiss the bride and don't
Right.
get a little howl with that.
Well, in order for the dogs to be comfortable with you, they've got to know you. So,
Yes.
how soon do you get in touch with the fur baby and start making the play dates to get to know one another?
The further out, the better. I mean, I have had people contact me week of wedding and say, hey, I want my dog to be part of my wedding.
Okay.
We've definitely made it happen, but couple months usually. And then you have the option of you can schedule dog walks with us so that we can get acclimated with the dog.
Okay.
We do offer a complimentary meet and greet when you first sign up for our services. And that's when I come to your house and I meet the fur children. I meet you, fiance, the family.
Right.
And I make sure everyone likes each other.
So
You can
if
sniff me out.
oh yeah, they had to sniff you out
I
and
always-
sniff you in, out, yeah.
And I always have the treats to make better friends. So.
Do you? You're the best friend. You're like the aunt that spoils them rotten, aren't you?
Yes, I'm the treat lady. I'm the fun treat lady. Fun times and treats.
So, all right, just because I always look at both sides of things. So what happens like if the dog's not vibing you? So do you have additional people? I worked for a vet for years, and some would absolutely love one person and not so much another person. So we would have the designated people for the pet. Do you?
So we do have 3 other wedding pet attendants.
Okay.
That if for some reason the dog is not liking my vibe, I'd be more than happy to have one of them step in and see if the dog likes their vibe a little bit more. Luckily, I haven't had that issue. I did have one issue where for an hour and a half of the meet and greet, the dog kept trying to bite me. But there was 2 dogs that were going to be part of the ceremony, and I told them once the day came that if I go to let her out of her crate and she tries to bite, she was going to stay home.
Right.
But luckily, dogs are different around their owners than they are around people, other people. That once I got to the house, I opened up her crate, I let her sniff me, and I let herself out. And by the end of the night, we were best friends. Like, she was licking me on my face and didn't even want to go to the trainer because I had to drop her off at the trainer at the end of the night. And she was just like, no. She's like, can I stay with you?
And that actually leads into my next question for you. So after the ceremony, I have seen some dogs stay for part of the reception and some kind of leave. Do you take the dog to their next destination so that the pet can be taken care of, and then the couple can go on their honeymoon or whatever they're doing after?
So we will take them. It's part of the chauffeur service. We will drive them wherever they need to go.
Okay.
If they're going to go to a relative's house, if they're going to go back to their house, if they're going to go to a boarding. And the best thing is we actually offer overnight services. So the dog can actually go back home and we can come stay at the house with them. So that they're comfortable in their own surroundings while, mommy and daddy are off on honeymoon. Dog is still in their own surroundings. Our overnights are from 9:30 at night till 6:30 in the morning. And then you can schedule other visits throughout the day.
Oh, that is amazing.
We do it all.
Yes.
Like, literally do it all. And also we do have boarding. We don't have a facility, but some of our gals will board out of their home.
Okay.
So that's even an option of having the dog go to another pet gal's house. And most pet gals have children and other dogs, and so it's literally a vacation for the dog, because it's like they get
Right.
friends and all the attention.
That sounds amazing. And nothing against a kennel, but I've always felt really bad putting my fur baby in the cage.
Yes.
And where I have a smaller dog, they always put her in the small one.
Yeah.
Not much bigger than the litter box that the other fur babies use.
that
In
one
my
likes to
opinion.
inspect.
Yes, my fur baby likes to inspect what the feline fur babies do.
I love it. So yeah, whatever we can do to make the fur baby more comfortable, and I mean, if they're in their own surrounding, it's always better for them.
It's okay. I love it. You're looking to make a relationship with them and to make that bond so that they trust you, and you can get them down the aisle and maybe to the reception area for a little bit, and in the photos too, right?
Yes, definitely.
Right.
Can't forget the photos.
No, but you help with that, correct?
Correct. We have treats, and I have a little squeaky that I use to get their attention. Also, obviously, sometimes there's bridesmaids behind me and stuff like that calling their names, so they help out as well. But I definitely try to make it my job so that everyone else can just enjoy the party.
See, that sounds amazing. I wish I knew you for mine.
I have a lot of people tell me that. Like, where were you so many years ago?
I won't say how many years ago, but
We just didn't think of it yet.
I know.
We were
It's
getting there.
brilliant. I know when I first met you at the Texas Wedding Extravaganza, I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, this is amazing. I bet that's your general,
Yes,
isn't it?
yes. You can always have a vow renewal, because we will help out with that as well.
That is on the bucket list.
There you go.
That is on the bucket list. We thought we would do that for 5, but now maybe 10. Our 5-year anniversary, we were actually with somebody else's wedding
Oh.
DJing. So
Reminiscing about yours.
they were so nice. It was hard to say no. It was like, we really liked them. It'd be awesome to share our anniversary. So, anyways, we get the whole relationship aspect.
Right? Yeah, I had one wedding that I did, I want to say it was September of last year, and we now regularly watch, not regularly watch them, but whenever the parents go out of town, like, we are the ones that come in and watch the pet instead of going to a kennel.
See, I'm personally keeping your information because when we go on extended trips or we're out and about for long periods of time for clients or something, I'm always worried about my fur baby. I need somebody to come in and check with her, but not just anybody. I want that long-standing relationship.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I love this. This is great. So, what's the best way of getting a hold of you, and how do people just reach out? I mean, how do they find you?
Our website is the best. It is weddingpetattendant.com. There's a web form that you can fill out.
So they can take in, reach you online, and then the phone number's on there as well.
Yes.
We will definitely share about your services. I've already been telling everybody about this. I'm like,
Thank
you're not
you.
going to believe who I've met. And I've even shared with venues and, our standard coordinators. Not that anybody's standard, because we're all extra in our own ways.
Yes, we are.
But, 2-legged versus 4-legged.
Yes. Yes. We are super excited.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome.